future of WPS.
I see hope for this league that I didn't see maybe earlier this year or last year. The fans have come out in large numbers to support us, and it's our job to put on a show, and because the World Cup only happens once every 4 years, and it's our job to keep women's soccer in the brains and thoughts of the fans out there during those years where the World Cup doesn't happen. And I think we've done a good job since the World Cup, and hopefully we can continue that momentum. But if things can continue, I think this league will be around for a while.
I want this league to stick around for the development of women's soccer, and to see, the national team keep growing and the youth teams keep growing, to continue growing, because, without a WPS, there might not be that hope that there is right now for those young soccer players, growing and wanting to, continue and play professional soccer. We have that hope right now for them, and that's what's helping the development of soccer and the development of the national team in the U.S. So I hope it continues, and I hope that the league stays strong through the following years.
I hope the future of the WPS is really bright. I think it's a really tremendous league with a lot of talented players. If you look at how many of the players themselves were over at the World Cup competing, it's a really good number, and I think it says the quality that this league has. And as long as we can get the support and the fan base to continue supporting the league, I think the league itself has a really great future, and I think it'll be a really exciting place that draws and continues to draw talent from all over the world to come play here and compete.
The future is hard to tell, but right now, it's looking good. Next year's rolling around, we're selling season tickets. I hope it stays around for a couple more years. I mean, there's just so much talent here in the United States and around the world to throw it away. We're doing a lot, everything we can, as athletes, to keep the league around. So I hope, I really, really hope that this league stays around, just to give other people, the chance to show their talent.
Well, I think the big year is always year 3, and this is the year 3 that we've got through this year. We've got 6 teams in the league. We have the best players in the world in the women's game here, and I think that's a big draw for everybody. We have all the US national team players playing week in, week out. I think it's fantastic for everybody to be able to see these players on a daily basis, and see them training, see them on TV, and see them in your own stadium. And it's a good day out for the family. They have to pay a lot of money, and the rest of the world I don't think has got a more professional league than we have. They don't have great stadiums. They don't draw crowds like we're drawing this year. We've had 15,000 sellouts, 10,000 sellouts since the World Cup, and the World Cup's definitely obviously brought the media attention to the sport. And I just think we can push on from year 3, and maybe add some teams next year and bring better players in the world over here and make the league even stronger. And then I think you'll see the German players come over, and maybe some more Swedes come over, and then we really truly will have the world's league.
All right, now let's take a look at the top 10 goals.